welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, this fourth competition is really fierce and I need my sleep. Alright, I've come to a point whereby I managed to climb to the top spot. But of course, that is with very little sleep, actually almost no sleep. Alright, as I mentioned before in my previous video, I'm playing on 2 time zones. Basically, with the western side of the world comparators. So that's it. Alright, the trains are noisy. So that's it. We're gonna fight really tough, and I believe these are really strong competitors, given that they have 200 overhead quarter points. So getting ahead of them is really tough, given that we do not have any gems that we can spare besides engaging the additional dispatcher. So most of the time I have 9 dispatchers, and a part-time basis we got one more Harry to come on board. Alright, grabbing opportunities with Harry on board to do more errands. Yeah, at the same time, we really need to grab all those coal so that we can make the sufficient event items, and always take opportunity to collect those coins when your trains are back. It's easier when you have 6 trains at least to collect all the coins, rather than having one train going around in circles to collect. You easily need almost 20 over minutes, but if you have 6 trains, easily you can complete within 5 minutes. So it's just a matter of getting used to it, that before you send your trains out, to check whether there are coins to be collected. If there is, then make sure you collect them. At the same time, alright, I think I'm pausing now. Alright, Britain is more peaceful. Alright, coins wise is important because we all know that capacity of trains are really the key to winning. Upgrading of trains in Russia is terribly expensive. Actually, in fact, once you hit region 3 and above, everything gets more expensive. If you are still in region 1 and 2, congratulations, it's the most fun part of this whole game, whereby everything is so cheap, and of course relatively, I believe, because you collect the number of goals is so much lesser. That's it. I think it's parity wise. It's just that we are seeing it as a huge amount of causing us, but probably if I put ourselves in the shoes of people in region 1 and 2 earning lesser or much lesser, even though it's cheap to upgrade region 1 and 2 trains, when I see it from region 6, probably if I'm in region 1 and 2, I'll feel it's expensive too. So it's a matter of relativity. So that's it. Collecting of coins from 6 regions allow us an opportunity to upgrade once in the trains that we wanted, especially those higher level trains like legendary and epic. But if we are upgrading common or rare, probably sometimes we could upgrade twice. That's it. Trying to do housekeeping right now. You can see always on doing this housekeeping for a warehouse, tiny warehouse I call it, because of a very poor capacity, all thanks to me starting really late in terms of building capacity in the warehouse. Had you been watching my video, I really urge you to start your 5 building technique as soon as you play the game, or as soon as wherever you now, you should basically go and try the 5 building technique. Put all the level 1 buildings out, just 4 of them, and then 1 special building, likewise very low level ones in the center. That's what I did. Continuously upgrades requests need to be fulfilled, but you need blue maps. Blue maps you will get from the captains. So make sure you do those ship trades, because those ship trades are coming every few hours. Alright, so with the coal, we should be able to do more stuff. Alright, so all are out to do their collection of coins. We'll send 1 remaining train to collect the coal, so we can start doing the rest of the stuff right now. So you can see here the amount of coins that we can get. At the same time, what I'm trying to do is really to create a slightly more comfortable gap, but that's easy said than done, because at the end of the day, even though we try to create that gap, it always got caught up, and that's probably the huge capacity of trains that they have. For me, like I said, I'm working really tough in terms of the dual time zone. So people are just working on one time zone seems to be able to surpass me easily. So that is really tough and scary. Probably is the worrying that part that I may not get first, because why I'm aiming for that is really we have 650 event badges already, so additional 350 will make a perfect 1000. Then we can claim that 1000 event train. But that's it. Actually, we don't worry so much, because this is just a 4th competition. There'll be 5th and 6th competitions, and we definitely be able to do that at least at the 5th, or if not the 6th competition, even if we win first this time round. So after telling myself that, I think I'm probably going to take a snooze after this for restless for one night. So better go and get some snooze after that. So that's it. It is really important that you should set some alarm. I mean, hourly alarm during the daytime. So you should be able to make full use of the trains whenever they comes back. And that's it. All this preparation works needs also resource prioritization. As I mentioned always in my video, the resource prioritization is about sending the right dispatcher for the right train in a way. Like you should be sending those high capacity trains and not waste your dispatches. Okay, so what train to upgrade is something that you may want to ask. For me, it depends on the situation. Normally I'll upgrade the rare train, because I do notice that there are many times whereby I'm being asked to send rare trains for the job, and it's taking me a very long time if the job starts with very low rare trains, and sometimes we are hit with triple restrictions. So given the fact that we have already collected the rare train, which is an electric, and I've been upgrading an electric rare train on my own, I have 2 quite high capacity electric rare trains, so I'm not that concerned after all. So I decided to do an upgrade, as you can see just now, on one of the epic trains, because I seem to see a pattern in the terms of they've been asking like legendaries, and then they move to rare, and eventually goes back to epic. So those kind of restriction in the 70 EP jobs seems to be targeting in this circular motion. But of course, we have choice to eliminate them by binning that job request, and then hoping that it asks for trains that you have, or the items that you have. So it depends on 2 things. For me, I'm more concerned about the type of trains they ask for, because although I do wish that they will ask for the legendaries, because legendaries have high capacity, hence able to complete that job faster. But that's it. Sometimes you may not have that item, and you know that getting that item up and ready will take a couple of probably an hour or so. So that is something that you're gonna manage internally. Like I said, in one of the tips about how to make full use of the additional dispatcher is to run the errands. Well, is to if you send it out and you want to use it for another hour, you're gonna spend 1 or 2 gems before it comes back. And if you are basically what I'm trying to say is that if you send your train out immediately, you have 1 hour, right? So 1 hour will be used for transporting, and then just 1 minute or 2 minutes before it comes back, that's the expiry of that 1 hour. You need to spend 2 gems to bring it back immediately, and then you send it out immediately within 2 minutes, so that you can actually have a cheat in that context by cheating the system to send out the train once more within that 2 minutes of before expiry by just spending 2 gems. So I thought that would be quite cheap in a way, but it all depends on you, unless you're really in that desperate. Otherwise, you can keep your 1 or 2 gems because after day, for me especially, I find gems are really precious. Once in a while we got a video to watch, and that's only one gem. And of course the reward path gave gems, but that's sometimes too far away. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you good luck, and goodbye.